Thanks for joining us, Mid. They are down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact in their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor. That can be a challenge. Now, we'll see how they overcome it.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Johnson, the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. And for the Warriors, Butler and Draymond with the 3 and the 4. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. And it's Horford in at the center position. And they're on the break. Here's Curry. And he converts the layup.
The only time Curry gets a little breathing room is on the break. And he's loving that one.
And here's Denver. And what a wild ride last season for the Warriors, Tim.
Well, it was a roller coaster. They started out hot out of the gate, then they faded, falling all the way to the 11th seed at one point in the West. Then the Jimmy Butler trade righted the ship and got them back in the playoffs.
Just an agile play by Murray, slipping his shot through the contact.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. I asked him about Nikola Jokic and what makes him such a difficult matchup for defenses, and he said his versatility. He's a capable scorer and a fantastic passer. We have to be wary of his scoring and distribution with him, and that's not easy. Let's see how things unfold in this one. Back to you guys.
And Ali, thank you for that. Outside Pajemski. Back to Curry. Pass to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Horford. Covered by Jokic. Horford can't hit.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Rebounded by Johnson.
And that leaves his coach scratching his head because you can't get a better look than that.
Murray passes to Jokic. Cash money from 16 feet away.
Zero hesitation from Jokic. Just so confident in his skills.
The Warriors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Green. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here's Johnson. Murray from outside. Offensive rebound. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Such a powerfully built man. I mean, Jokic seems to just brush off the foul from the opposition.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Gordon can't hit. The Warriors have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Curry against Brown. And the basket by Curry. Curry's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
Here's Jokic. He's got 5. On the take. And the dunk by Jokic.
I mean, it is amazing to watch Jokic at his size use the handle to create space for his shot.
Curry passes to Green. It's Pajemski on the wing, guarded by Brown. And stolen by Murray. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Oh, nothing new for Horford. He knows how to score against tough coverage.
Here's Murray. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago, these teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Shot is good by Curry. Curry's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Great use of the bounce pass right there, setting up his teammate.
Pass to Gordon. There's the screen by Johnson. Gordon outside. Got it.
Yeah, nice touch from the big man. Gordon just burrowing himself into the paint and going to work.
Here's Butler from deep. No good. Now Jokic. 9 points in the game. Brown passes to Johnson. Curry against Murray. Outside Brown. Johnson for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Now here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball, following the score by Golden State. Here's Brown. Horford pulls it in. The Warriors leading. On the wing, Curry, defended by Murray. Jacks up a three, and that's good. Stephen Curry for three. Curry's got 9.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's three ball is falling. That's how good he is.
Back to Murray. Pass to Brown. Gordon on the wing. Green covering. Brown passes to Murray. Shoots over Curry. And again, it's Denver missing. The Warriors lead by 4. And here's Butler. Pajemski with it. No points so far. Down low. Horford. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Posts checked in for Horford. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Butler. Hields checked in for Pajemski. And Spencer's subbed in for Curry. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Jokic. Watson comes in for Gordon. Hardaway's checked in for Brown. And it's Brown in for Jamal Murray. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And that one's good. Green. And now an 8-point Warrior lead.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Now here's Brown. They get back on track. And it's good on the lay-in.
What body control with a defender right in his face. You can't do it any better than that.
Here's Spencer. Green finds Hield. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. And the Warriors lead by 9.
And down in the corner, Hield looks so comfortable. I mean, that's a shot he knows he can make.
Pass to Hardaway. Lets the three fly. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Now here's Hield. Beyond the arc. And the Warriors with another three.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
Here's Kuminga. Pass to Spencer. Shoots over Brown. Watson with the rebound.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Here's Brown. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Draymond Green. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Murray's checked in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, thank you. Now here's Brown. Count that bucket. Brown's got his second basket on the night.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Here's Kuminga. Pass to Green. Healed for three. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got his third assist of the night.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Murray's shot is good.
It presents all sorts of problems when Murray's mid-range game is working. It gets the D scrambling. They got to get a body on him everywhere he goes.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. The Warriors on top. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Boy, for the Warriors, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
It's what the league looks like these days, but it's not always easy to pull off and execute it.
Gary Payton II is out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Post in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Now here's Payton. Pass to Hield. Now here's Butler. Outside Kuminga. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Tim, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, just how hard of a worker is this guy?
Well, he's just exceptional. That gritty style of play is what makes him so respected, B.A. And as we know, he has a way of rising to the occasion.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. Here's Post. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
It goes on Peyton Watson.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Some breakthrough contributions for the Nuggets from Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon. Grant elevating their games.
But at the same time, Denver's depth has been a concern. You know, B.A., we know what Jokic can do, but he needs help to win another ring.
Valanciunas, yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his third assist of the night. The Warriors lead by 14. Pass to Post, knocked away, and stolen by Murray. The crossover. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Warriors. Outside Hield. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. A nice shot by Butler. Butler's got 8.
On the drive, Butler can be so sudden. The moment he sees an opening, he just takes off. Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Screen by Post. Here's Kuminga, out to Hield. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Post. Fires from deep. Valanciunas with a rebound. Nuggets trail by 14. For 3, Hardaway. The rebound by Post. On the wing, Payton. Valanciunas covering. Out of bounds. It'll be Nuggets ball. Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. And a switch here also for Denver. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. The Nuggets have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Green is checked in. Cam Johnson, he's checked in for Denver.
And hey, I mean, Murray will take the corner 3 when it's given to him. You got to chase him off this line.
Curry passes to Butler. Left side, Green. Here's Curry. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. He's got 11.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Now here's Murray. 9 points in the game. Murray cuts in. Kick out to Brown. 5 to shoot. Over Hield. Brown, no good. The Warriors lead by 13. Curry with it. Now guarded by Brown. Butler passes to Curry. From downtown. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Now here's Johnson. No points yet. Misses again. Now 0 for 3.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over him.
Rejected by Jokic.
Yeah, timely swat attempt by Jokic. Nothing you can do about that as the shooter.
Brown can't hit. Golden State has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Green, covered by Jokic. And here's Butler outside. Jokic grabs the board. Nuggets trail by 16. Steps back. Here's Murray. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. And out of bounds, the Nuggets will take it. A different look for Denver. Aaron Gordon comes in for Hardaway, and Brown subbed in for Brown. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Murray against Curry. Screen by Gordon. And he lobs it up. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Hield. And the Warriors miss again. The Nuggets shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. And Gordon with the big finish.
Whoa, Aaron Gordon looking like he's in a slam dunk contest right there.
The Warriors lead by 14. And here's Hield. 9 points in the game. Pass to Kuminga. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Kuminga's got 5 points.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Yeah, nice play by Murray. A big guard who is unafraid to mix it up inside.
And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Now here's Jokic. He's got 9. Murray, no good. Green finds Curry. And that comes off the assist by Green. 18 points for him.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
Now here's Jokic. Murray inside. He's covered by Curry. Murray, no good. The Warriors lead by 18. Hield from outside. He buries it from 3.
Yeah, the accuracy from Buddy is exceptional. Makes that quick pull-up so easy.
And here's Denver. Outside Murray. Can they get it? Again, the miss by Murray.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Kuminga, the pass to Green. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Johnson. Warriors with the rebound. Butler's got 5 rebounds tonight. Green, the pass to Butler. Shot from the low post is good. Butler's got 10 points in the game.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
And Tim, last season, Draymond Green adding a Hustle Player of the Year award to his Hall of Fame resume.
Yeah, and B.A., that's an award every young player should aspire to have. But I know for Draymond Green, he was hoping to get his second Defensive Player of the Year award.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Curry against Murray. Back to Johnson. Denver moving it around. And Brown with the basket on the assist by Johnson. Brown's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. The Warriors lead by 22. Pass to Green. And here's Kuminga. Butler taking his time here. Here's Curry from behind the arc. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here's Murray. He's got 11. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the Warriors make some changes. Horford, he's checked in for Kuminga. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Hield. Brown, he's checked in for Denver. Golden State has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Curry drives in. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
The speed of Curry's drive really makes some trouble for the defense, just cutting them to pieces.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Johnson. Puts up a 3. Pajemski grabs the board. Outside Curry. Puts up a deep 3. The shot no good. With 1 on the clock. The shot won't fall. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. The Warriors on top, delivering the blowout. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
On the court for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown, and it's Johnson in at the 3.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
Pass to Gordon. Now Murray. And here's Jokic. Horford covering. Here's Murray. Pajemski grabs the board. And for the Warriors, they're shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. Horford finds Green. Pajemski with it. No made baskets yet. Brown with a steal. And Denver pushing it up now. Here's Jokic. And the layup is good.
And we know he can pass the ball, but wow, what a great finisher as well. Jokic delivering when his team needs him.
Now here's Pajemski. Pass to Curry. Three-pointer. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And obviously, we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
You know, I just love the moxie Murray has to his game. He's so fast and supremely confident.
Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Murray's got 13 now.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
To the middle. Here's Horford. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 7 assists in the game. Outside Johnson. Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. The shot inside. And that's off the glass and in. 13 points in the game.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
Now here's Horford. Covered by Jokic. Back to Murray. Denver moving it around. The putback. Can't get it to drop. The Warriors lead by 22. Butler passes to Green. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
We know Green prefers to work up close. He loves getting those high percentage looks.
Outside Murray. Pass to Johnson. To the inside. Shakes him. And Brown with the basket on the assist by Johnson. Brown's got his second basket.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
And here is Green. Here's Butler. Outside, Green. Here's Curry. Lays it up and banks it in. Curry's got 25 points in the game.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play. The next shot and your results, they'll be the results. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you, Allie.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
And Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, this is Gordon at his best. Flying through the air and hammering home alley-oops with a little style.
Here's Podziemski. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Now here's Murray. 13 points in the game. A quick shot there. It's off target. Left side, Green. Outside for Butler. Horford outside. Pass to Curry. Now Podziemski. Covered by Johnson. Inside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. The Warriors lead by 22. Here's Podziemski. Banked it in off the glass. Podziemski's got 4 points this quarter.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
Well, with the pace of this game, you don't want to leave anything to chance.
Now here's Johnson. Gordon outside. And stolen by Green. Back to Curry. It's tipped. And stolen by Brown. And Denver pushing it up now. Here's Murray. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Murray's got 15 points.
Nice work by Murray, outwitting the defense. He gets ahead of them and pulls right up for a shot.
Green finds Butler. Rebounded by Denver. Outside Murray. Going inside, and it's Murray finishing it off.
What a dynamic drive by Murray, upsetting the defense and getting him to a shot.
Right side, Pajemski. Green with a screen on Brown. Here's Curry, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Curry's got 27.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Post comes in for Horford, and it's Buddy Hield in for Pajemski. And a switch here also for Denver. Brown, he's checked in for Gordon. Well, the Nuggets shooting the rock well at 46%. Outside Brown. To the right side. Butler with a steal. Hield passes to Green. Now here's Post. Right side Hield. And stolen by Brown. And here's the fast break. The kick out to Johnson. Drains the triple. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter. Here's Curry. He's got 27. Pass to Post. Outside Curry. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Tim, does it seem to you that Stephen Curry gets better when the buzzer is approaching?
Well, if that's true of anyone, it's Steph, B.A., a former clutch player of the year. He's very comfortable with the outcome in his hands.
Look at who's out there now for Denver. Watson comes in for Jamal Murray, and Hardaway is subbed in for Brown. Brown passes to Jokic. Again, Denver scores.
And every trip up the floor, these are the kind of looks you wish for.
The Warriors lead by 19. Outside, Green. Driving inside. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Jokic. To the paint. Kick out to Brown. This one for 3. And again, Denver with a 3.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
The Warriors have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Here's Curry, and he banks in the layup. Curry's got 31.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
Brown passes to Johnson. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
Such a strong defender. This team appreciates when Green gets up to swat it away.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Hield's got 15 points.
He's hitting everything from deep, just flat out torching this defense.
To the middle. That's good from Hardaway on the assist by Brown.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
A different look for Denver. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Jokic, and it's Holmes in for Johnson. With the teardrop. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And you watch Buddy Hield, Tim, a 6'4", sharp-shooting guard. Some similarities to your game.
Well, he gets those threes up at a rate I could only dream about back when I played, B.A. The green light that shooters play with these days, I tell you what, it must be nice.
Pickett, he's checked in for Holmes. Outside Hardaway. Inside. Here's Watson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Reese Jackson-Davis picks one up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he drops the first. Najee, he's checked in for the Nuggets. So he gets them both. Now here's Brown. 9 points in the game. Outside Hardaway. Off target from outside. The Warriors lead by 21. Pass to Payton. Back to Hield. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Payton. Three-pointer off the mark. And Brown has got the ball here for the Nuggets. Here's Watson. Misses the three. The Warriors have gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Here's Post. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Hardaway from outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Post has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Jackson Davis. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with plenty of breathing room. 20. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Trace Jackson Davis out there with Gary Payton II. Then there's Quentin Post. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Hield in at point guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Butler. Down low. Here's Jackson Davis. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one. And the Nuggets shooting the rock well at 46%. Hardaway's shot is good.
Yeah, mixing it up inside. And I like when Hardaway Jr. tries his luck close to the rim.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Hardaway against Butler. Jackson Davis' screen to the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Jackson Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Brown against Butler. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Jimmy Butler. And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. Trey, Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability, unquestionably, the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will, either.
So it's Denver now, following the score by Golden State. Murray, no good.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
Hield with the ball. Checked by Murray. Pass to Payton. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Hield against Murray. And here's Brown for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Hield's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Butler outside. Watson with the rebound. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Brown passes to Murray. Here's Valanciunas, guarded by Post. Murray for 3. And again, it's Denver missing. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. An easy 2 on the layup.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
The rotations right now are just not good enough. That's going to be a problem defensively all night.
Green's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Payton. And then for Denver, Jokic comes in for Valanciunas. And Cameron Johnson subbed in for Watson. Now here's Hardaway. From the arc. Shot clock at 6. On target from range.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Hield passes to Green. Back to Hield. High post Green. Hield against Murray. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Capable of lighting it up any given night. Hield's offensive game is only getting better.
Outside, Brown. Outside, Hardaway. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Hield. Hield's got 7 rebounds in the game. Curry with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Yep, that one goes. Curry's got 33.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Now here's Jokic, and here's Brown for 3. The rebound by Post. Post has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Curry. Green. Outside for Butler. Pass to Hield. Tries again. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Bruce Brown.
How about the intelligence of Curry's game? Using the pump fake to get the contact.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Curry drives in. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Jokic. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Down in the paint, Jokic knows how to take charge, getting past the D and to a look.
Gordon, he's checked in for Hardaway. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality. And there's not a ton of time left, but they're still in the game.
Here's Hield. Pass to Green. Gordon with a steal. Back come the Nuggets on the run, and the basket by Jokic.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
And they seem to have found something out there. I like the confidence they're playing with.
Now here's Curry, inside, post. Uses the glass on the layup. And here's Denver. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. The drive by Murray, and slammed it home, and a foul! A chance at another point at the line. It's on Stephen Curry, and the Warriors make some changes. Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Payton comes in for Jimmy Butler, and Moody is subbed in for Stephen Curry. Outside Moody, pass to Jackson Davis, now Hield. The floater. Moody passes to Hield. There's the 3. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Johnson with a bucket. And here's Moody. Pass to Hield. The 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Brown with it. Now guarded by Moody. And Gordon with the big finish.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Now here's Moody. Guarded by Brown. Here's Hield. Outside Moody. Johnson against Payton. Oh, it doesn't go. The Nuggets on offense. They're on a 17-5 run. Murray against Hield. Now Jokic. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
The Warriors lead by 16. Now Hield. Ooh, stolen by Murray. On the break. A minute 50 left to play in the fourth. Oh, Murray getting it done in tight.
I call Jamal Murray a scoring guard. He's on this team to provide points, and he's certainly doing that tonight.
And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there. Curry against Murray. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Murray, strong drive by Murray.
And if you get a look like that, you better take advantage of it.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution. They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Warriors.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
Denver's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Now Murray. Johnson outside. Puts up the tray. Oh, Horford there with a board. Butler into the lane. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Now here's Gordon. Jokic in the post. He's against Horford. And counted.
Nikola Jokic.
Now Pajimski. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove,